Started. My name is Tia. If you're new here, we're going to be getting started with my little wig coaching chat today. We're going to be talking about the what, whys, hows, whens, and what's up with headband wigs and half wigs. So I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come in, and I'm going to get the lens so you can see more. I got a lot of good stuff for you planned tonight. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Oh, no. Let me get my lens on here. Excuse me. Let me do what I need to do. Alrighty, real. Sometimes my lens does not like my new phone, so let's see what's going on here. Hi, Christina. How are you feeling? I'm trying to get my lens on to see if it works. Hi, Linda. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's try this one. We're doing all about the half wigs today. I don't like that one either. Let's see. Nancy, what are you saying? Surprised we can watch with the power outage storm. Are you guys having a bad storm? I might leave this off unless I can find one that works. Yeah, my new phone, just the lens is just in a different place. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Rhonda. I agree with you, Brenda. It gives a wider look, but we're just going to have to not be wide. Oh, great. Have a good dinner. You can watch the replay. All right, we're going to get started here. Well, it hasn't stormed here, but it did storm for multiple days. Okay, the funny thing is when I film normally, like without it being live, if I don't have the lens on, it's like this big. But the live screen seems to be giving me more of an area to work with. So we're just going to go no lenses on the lives from now on. Okay, I have like a... So I got this, what's it called? It's this like infrared snake thing for Kit Kat. So like it can sense when someone's around, and it just keeps going, and she's like losing her mind in there with it. So it was really cute. And I have like, I can feel a cat hair on my nose. So sorry, I'm just trying to get the cat hair. Okay, enough with that. All right, so people have reached out to me often, and they have various different questions with regard to half wigs and headband wigs. And so I thought I would just do one sort of what's the dealio with half wigs, headband wigs, what's the difference, what are the pros and cons, why do I love them, how can you wear them, and get some style tips. Let me just do a whole video on the headband wigs and half wigs. Just making sure I have everything. And then I just have a video that we can refer to, and you guys can get all the tips and tricks. Okay, so if you have any questions about half wigs, headband wigs, all of the wigs that you're going to see are doll baby wigs. And I will be having a sale and featuring these wigs and more tomorrow at, let me check my book. Tomorrow at noon. I'm going to say noon, but I want to check because I could just be making that up. Tomorrow at 11. And there's also a giveaway announcement tomorrow. So you're going to want to check that out. I should be doing that probably around 10. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about is, like somebody wanted to know like how to keep on and things like. So let's talk about what are they? What's a half wig and what is a headband wig? They are different, although I refer to them in the same way and I wear them in the same way, but they are different, okay? So let's go ahead and use Doll Baby Wish as an example. Doll Baby Wish is a half wig. So the main difference between a half wig and a headband wig is that it doesn't have a headband attached to it, okay? And a half wig is meant, it has a few different names in the wig world. So a half wig, you can also be referred to as a fall or a 3/4 wig, 4th wig. And as you can see, it doesn't have any lace. There's no lace parting. There's no anything. And it just has this straight across right here. All right. Usually there's a comb, like a bigger comb. And in the back, this one has combs and hooky-doo straps. But you can see them, which are called converti caps, which is basically a head or a half wig. And it'll have like a strap here where it could also be like a ponytail. But I think we might have one of those, and I can show you soon. A true headband wig has a headband already attached to it. And really, the big to-do with that was half wigs have always been around. Headband wigs became a lot more popular during the panorama, okay? Because people were not going out as much. They weren't wanting to mess around. They were having to wear a mask and this and that. And so instead of wearing a half wig with a headband and this and that, they just attached the headbands and made it, not that you didn't see them before, but they were not popular. And then they became so popular during the pandemic because it was like, whoa, easy peasy lemon squeezy, complete look, we're done, and that's good. So those are the main differences. The other main difference is that half wigs, not that I don't wear them this way, but they are designed to utilize your own hair, okay? And so let's put this one on and I'll show you what I mean. So technically you can wear a half wig without a headband or anything like that. If you don't have any hair at all, what I'm going to show you isn't really going to work out well. Oh, this is Renee of Paris's Divine Waves, and I just did a review on it. So I will try to get that up soon. Oh, look at my little part. So if the hair was longer, I could incorporate that with this half wig, and I could essentially affix this big comb. I could pull out like my bangs or something. Where's my little comb? I could pull my bangs out like this. And then I could affix this, and then if my bangs were longer, like I could just comb it over. So it would hide this line of demarcation, and it would essentially just look like your normal hair. And so you could do that. How I like to wear wigs is, even though my head's shaved, I still have this little bit of hair here. So I wear them with headbands, but what I like to do is I like to take this Cream of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges. Okay? And I take my toothbrush. Oh no, my toothbrush. What is it? Oh no, it might be packed. So I'm going to have to go ahead and just use my finger. I usually use a toothbrush. And what I would do is use the toothbrush to bring down this hair. Okay? So I put a little product on. I went out of town with my partner, and so all my stuff is packed, I think. So I'm just going to use this comb. Oh, I'm like, where's my rat tail comb? It's like literally right in front of my face. So I'm going to comb down just these little hairs in the front and lay them down essentially. If you're just joining, welcome. We're talking all about half wigs and headband wigs. Oh, there it is. I could feel like a rogue hair. There we go. So what I would do is comb this down, right? And then set this half wig right on the edge. So it does look like the edge of my natural hairline. Yes, you still have the line of demarcation, and that's when the headbands come in. You could also, before we get to the headbands though, you can also do what's called the flip over method. So you could sort of do, now I still think that there, especially with this particular wig, there's still going to be an area that like shows that you're wearing a wig. But if you do this correctly, you can see, make it so you would essentially create a faux, like a flip over. See what I mean? Like, I'm not getting deep into it, but you can see what I'm talking about. And just incorporate this and keep working it so that it just looks like, you know, you have a really deep part bang situation. Some half wigs are actually made to do this a little bit more than this particular one. You can get my meaning. If you had a little bit of hair, you could just integrate it right in here and blend it, and you wouldn't be able to tell. Obviously, I have a shaved head, so I can't demonstrate that perfectly for you, but you get my meaning of doing sort of this flip over and cover up, okay? We aren't going to do that. For our purposes, I'm going to brush all this hair back so you can see this definite line of demarcation. But the thing that I like about these a little bit more than I like a headband wig is the headband wig, it's cool because the headband is attached. Great. But for someone like me that A, wants to switch the headband up, B, would like to use different types of headbands, or C, has migraines, that can actually, headband wigs can be a little bit tighter, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. Normally you see the headbands where it's like a full headband and you're going to put it over. I hate rogue hairs. I'm going to show you how to use an actual headband. And these are perfect for that because of where this can sit. So this can sit right at the edge, okay? You can push it back. And so I brought these hairs forward and I'm going to push this back actually just a little bit. And then this headband is going to essentially sit right in front of this, okay? So let's try it with this one. So you essentially get it until it feels right. Now you don't need to have all of this hair in the front, but I just like doing that. And then essentially you can just wear it like this. This headband's a little too big for this particular half wig. You can also sit it so this is forward and then sit the headband on top, but this was a bulky headband, so I didn't want to do that. So let me get a thinner headband. I got all kinds of, oh yeah, here we go. This one is a much thinner headband. So you can just put it in just like this. See how it's like it's not as tall? And then what I always do is I pull some of this here on the side, from the side. And then a lot of times what I'll do is take a razor comb, like one of these. I want to call this Tickle Me Elmo. It's called like the TZ, I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's like a razor comb and you got short ends and longer and shorter, right? And then you would essentially take this razor comb and create sort of sideburns that would come down. Now you can have long sideburns like this if you wanted, but you have seen in some of my videos, if you've watched a headband video of mine, where I've created those sideburns. And then what I would do is take this edges cream and actually blend the sideburn in with my hair. So take the cream and get it to the point where it'll blend right in. I wish I had my little toothbrush. I would use a toothbrush and just sort of blend this all in. And then this is shorter, okay? So it just blends in and it becomes part of that. I don't want to razor this because it's for sale. I don't want to razor it. I have so many videos on half wigs, and I demonstrate just how to do that. Now, I don't have any security on underneath this. Someone had asked me about that, so we will talk about that too. But I just wanted to, so you could use a traditional headband, okay? But you could also use, if you're worried about it slipping around or moving around, this half wig is Doll Baby Wish. Doll Baby Wish. So you can use one of these. And you can use them a couple ways. You can do it traditional, or you can do it where it's like this whole bohemian style. And so you just pull these tight down. The other thing I want to stress is whether it's a headband wig or a regular wig or whatever, sometimes people get frustrated because they're like, well, I put the headband on and it didn't look right. Well, you know, just like with anything, like you're going to have to get it sitting in the right place. You're going to have to pull the, you know, hairs down. You're going to have to get it to look and be where you want it. So it's going to take some playing around. You're not just going to put it on and be like, oh, I'm cute. Like, I wish that was the case, but that's just not, you know. And we all have different size heads. We also have different, like, you know, comfortability where things like sit. Do we feel comfortable? Do we not? You know, to put the hair in the right spot. So you could wear it like this. And, like, to me, this is so cute. So easy. You don't see the line of demarcation. You don't have to worry about blending or lace or any of that. Okay, and then I actually like wearing it like this too because it actually does give you a bit of security with this part of the headband. Or you can just be like, hey, I want to do it traditional. And I'm literally like choking myself right now. And just do it like normal. Like this. So even though I call things headband wigs, they're not always technically a headband wig. Here's another tip. When you're wearing, for security purposes, when you're wearing a half wig with one of these headbands, oftentimes you'll see that, where's my mirror? I'm going to use a different mirror. Yeah, let's use this one. So oftentimes you'll see this, where this is pushing up on the back of the wig cap, okay? And that can obviously start to feel insecure. So a lot of times what I do is actually pull some hair up underneath. So let's go ahead and just pull like a little bit of a section, not a ton, just enough, okay? We're going to clip this part up. Clip it up. Everything is to solid gold. Everything. Okay? So we want to be able to pull this down a little bit, this cap, all right? So I'm going to pull the cap down, and then I'm going to pull this piece of hair up underneath this. Now, you know how like when you're wearing your wig, you can kind of pull down on the back a little bit? When it's a half wig with a headband, you can't really do that because this piece of the headband is in the way, all right? So now you just have a little bit of hair, and then if you want to pull on your wig cap, you just like pull this and it pulls that back of that, and you can just kind of adjust it. And then you just let the hair down, and you have that extra security. Nobody is the wiser, and you can actually feel that it's more secure now. And then once you do that, you're going to always want to just adjust your headband so it's, you know, in the place that you like. I'm glad you like this video topic, Samantha. Samantha. And then there you go. Now some people like it so that their headband's here. Some people like it you know, so the headband is sitting back a little bit and showing maybe their natural hairline. You know, so that's the thing, that's the reason why I like this half wig and headband separate, because then I can use whatever headband I want. I can have it sitting the place that I want. The other thing that I really love, I'll use a different one, is some styling options. So before I go into some styling options with the half wig, first of all, let me check my notes. And then second of all, let me show you the side-by-side difference between an actual half wig and a headband wig. So we know the difference of what they are. I'll go over specifically some pros and cons. Okay, so let me get a headband wig. All right, so this is one of my doll baby. This is doll baby Holly, and this is one of my active wigs. So this comes with a headband attached to it. I was like, attached to it. Okay. So this is going to come where, as you can see, the headband is already part of the wig. All right. So you're not putting on a headband. Now these, you can put headbands over top of them. But for our purposes of our video, so that's the difference. This one, you actually have a headband right attached into the front, part of the cap. It's just part of the construction. And this one, you do not have that. Okay. Hi, Suzanne. So this is an actual headband wig, and this is a half wig. So when you're ordering wigs online, if it says half wig, they could show you a picture of a half wig with a headband on top of it. Unless it says headband wig, that means it's just going to come like this with this straight across front. Okay, pros of the headband wig is that it's just one piece. You're putting it on, you're done. You know, you don't have to be worried about getting an extra headband, making the headband sit in the right spot, adjusting that, doing all. You don't have to do any of that. You just essentially put this on. You can use this with or without hair. If you want to use your natural hairline, you can. A lot of people who have alopecia and things like that really like a headband wig because they don't want to mess with it. They don't want to mess with hairlines. These ones that I sell, these doll baby ones, are active. So this is lycra material. They have antibacterial caps. You know, they're made to absorb sweat and UV rays and things like that. And like, just look how cute, easy peasy, and you're done. And it's just so easy, right? You can, though, put a headband with this. Let me find one. Oh, let's do this one. These are headbands I sell. This one's like a butterfly one. So you would just put it on. And then you would just put it over top this one. If you're going to do that, though, I would suggest just sliding this back a hair, just a hair. But you'll feel it when you're wearing it, like that it won't feel comfortable if you have it too far forward and then you also put a headband on top of it. But you totally can do that and just look it. Boom, boom, lickety split. So you still have the option of having headbands and things. It's just a traditional headband like this is going to look like you're wearing a headband over a headband. But you can wear any of these type of headbands. So you know, so it's kind of like you have a 2-for-1. You just have the regular headband wig you can just wear, and then you can decorate it with headbands if you like. I have a shaved head, so headband wigs are great. Yeah, I mean, and it's lickety split, and if you wanted to go to the gym, or I know someone got this, maybe not this exact style, but I think this style in a different color, and she put this headband thing on, and she wore it on her motorcycle, and because it's like all one piece, and not only do you have the lycra headband, you have this headband over top, it's really secure. Like, I don't even have a wig grip, I have nothing, so I'm just solid gold, solid gold, solid gold. I don't know what I'm doing. I just lost it for a second. Yeah, but I think if you're going to wear another headband, slide it back a little bit. So you may be asking, but I still don't feel secure. So can I wear a wig grip with this? Yes, you absolutely can. You can wear a wig grip. You can wear, my absolute favorite wig grip cap. So when I put another one on, I'll show you how to do that. But yes, you can do that. Keep in mind though, I did a Facebook class about summer tips, okay, for wearing wigs and things. Headband wigs are a plus for the summer. But one thing to keep in mind that is if you're going to wear this headband wig that already, like, the less layers, the better. So if you wanting to wear this in the summer, and yeah, you want it to be secure, but you also don't want to get overheated and things like that, just remember that a half wig and a headband wig, period, usually have four caps. Now this has wefts, which is great. But this is a mesh cap, so you don't want to be putting on this and then a wig cap and then a wig grip and then a headband, and like the more layers, the less your head can breathe and the more overheated you're going to get. So just keep that in mind. All right, so let's go to styling. So another pro is that you do have some styling options, and because it's only a half wig, there's not often as much bulk as there is in a regular wig, right? So we understand the difference. If I use the same words and the same terms in future videos, you understand what I mean. So let's go ahead and pick, because I want to show you using different accessories. Oh, let's use her because she's great. This is Doll Baby Sybil. So we're going to use Doll Baby Sybil here. She's still got her paper in there and everything. Nancy. So see, she's got that same I hate when you go out of town then you can't find things. It's like the worst. She's got the same sort of cap construction. Okay, that's weird. Just a white truck driving very slow. So she's a long wig, and she's got that same type of cap construction where it's just like that one big comb in the front. This one luckily does have wefts, so that's nice. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to put on my Milano wig grip cap so I can show you. Yes, you can still wear these with a half wig. If you feel like you need that extra security and you're not going to get overheated, that's totally fine. And gonna get it in place like I normally do. And then I'm just gonna put this. The one thing about half wigs is sometimes they have less adjustable straps and sometimes they do not. And like I said, then they do have the drawstring, which I'm not sure if I have one here or not, but I'm sure I do. So I put that on just like a regular wig. I can already feel it's feeling very secure. Okay, which is nice. I'm going to end up putting something over the front, so that's why it doesn't matter if it's this far forward. But, if you're going to be, depending on how you're going to wear it, adjust it so that it not only is comfortable, but it's, covering up the wig cap and that it's sitting properly and, do the adjustment things that you got to do. All right, so let's go ahead. And let me show you some options you have that I find, not that you cannot do these with full wigs, I'm not saying that, but I just find that they're easier with half wigs, and for the most part, unless it's like a headband wig or an active type wig, half wigs in general tend to be a little bit less expensive. And because you don't have all these like bendable ear tabs and, lace, and you don't have to worry about any of that upkeep, sometimes they can kind of last you a little bit longer because there's not a lot of extra hoopla to be worried about, wearing out or, lace ripping or over plucking. Like, you don't have to about any of those things. All right, so I have it all brushed. I have it all on. I have it on with my wig grip. It's not, like, I'm actually hurting my neck. It's not going anywhere, okay? So it is secure. So let's play a little bit. So if you're going to wear like a wig with a hat, and I think that's awesome, A half wig sometimes is a little bit better. Again, you don't have all of the extra bulk. Half wigs don't usually come, you know, they don't have fancy things to tuck in. They don't have any of that stuff. So let's go ahead and use my doll baby hat. Hi, Maeve. So we're going to use my doll baby hat and just go ahead and put it right on. Obviously adjust it so that you accommodate the room for the wig, but then like boom, boom. The other thing is, because of how the half wig is, you can adjust these side hairs a little bit easier than a full wig. So sometimes with a full wig, where the hair ends and falls, I hope that is making sense, but it can lay in such a way where it's like so bulky in one side, and it's just very annoying to move the hairs around underneath the hat to make it lay. Whoa, I almost knocked over my mic. To make it lay the way you want. But like, look how cute that is. The cuteness of it all. Hey, hey, hey. So simple, so easy to just throw on a hat with a half wig. You can still do it with a headband wig, but like I said, then that's just another layer of something underneath your hat, okay? So you can, so cute with the hat, right? You want to get a little, like, you know, you're going to go to, where's my other hat? Where's my snapback? That's weird. I pulled it out. It's probably sitting right in front of me and I can't see it, but I can't see it. But I do also like using these hats. These sort of like knitted beret types. These are perfect for half wig or even a headband wig. Again, not giving you the extra bulk. So if you were to wear this with a traditional wig, sometimes it's just too bulky to do. With the half wig, it's like enough hair, it's covering everything, it's looking cute, but it's not too much. And see, look at how cute. Really adorable, right? I literally pulled my other hat out. I bet you I set it on the bed. So, all right. And then, so let me check my notes before I, oh, so how you put it on. I want to make sure that I've explained. So you put this on just like you put on a regular wig, okay? I put my wigs on front to back, pull it on the back. You would adjust it just like I was showing you. So some people look at this and are like, well, how do I wear it? How do I put it on? You're going to put it on. It's going to fit exactly like a traditional wig. Okay. So there is no sort of secret about that. One of my favorite ways to wear this. So I think I covered all of the topics. Different ways. Yeah. Tips. Kitten? Hi, Kit. You done with your snake? You done with your snake? Okay. So one of my favorite ways to wear it is I'm going to wear... We're going to do some playing and some styling. Hi, Annette. Oh, you can even do... like a turban style is nice too. You can do with these. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's my other hat. All right, so let's pick, because I showed you two straight ones. Let's go with the curly and like see what the curly would be all about, right? So this is Doll Baby Jalen. Doll Baby Jalen. Silica pack. And you can see this is the half wig construction. She's curly. The other thing that I like about half wigs with accessories is sometimes like you'll get a half wig like this, it's curly. And a lot of times half wigs that are curly tend to be a little bit cheaper just because they're, A, half wigs are meant to mesh with your own hair, and some people don't know how to do that. So I'm going to show you some stuff on how to make these curly half wigs look so cute. And sometimes people think it's like overwhelming, and it won't be as overwhelming. So it's the same construction, you know, big comb in the front, same construction, right? Let me show you first with a headband. Let's do... Okay, let's do this pink one. No, this is a wefted cap, but it does have wide mesh panels on the side, so that's really nice. But it does have still wefts, which is also nice for airflow. So I'm just going to put this on like I would a regular wig. Okay. So you might be like, oh my gosh, so much curls, I can't take it, right? I will show you quickly how we can still have these beautiful curls, but make it a little bit more accessible. Now with the curly ones, you can definitely do that flip over thing much easier. You can definitely do that. All you would have to do that is, if you wanted to look like this, is create some baby hairs. So you take some of this hair here, take your razor comb, and, you know, smooth it down. You don't even necessarily have to do the baby hairs, but I know some people get really uncomfortable with a line of demarcation. But do you see what I'm saying? If you made two babies hairs here, you can totally do the flip over with a half wig that is like this, okay? So beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, you know, stretchy headband. We're going to put it up over this line of demarcation. I'm going to push it back just a hair. The other thing I like about half wigs is that because it is a half wig, you can push it back to further than you could a traditional wig, and it still look okay and feel okay. I'm just going to pull this, see, and I'm just going to pull just a tiny bit of my hair out. And then look, I feel like the headband like takes this, it's like, okay, it's still curly, it's still cute, but it anchors it a little bit. But even more so is to go ahead and do like a pony. And you can do the ponies higher because you're going to utilize this part of the headband to cover this line of demarcation. Okay? So let me scooch to the side and show you what I mean. Sorry. So I'm going to do it messy style anyway. So I'm going to gather all this hair, okay, up to the top. We're going to get, I think I have a velvet. Yeah. I'm just going to use this like velvety headband. Let's use a black one. So I'm going to pull this up way higher than you would a normal wig because you'd be like, OMG, they're going to totally see. So we're going to just do it messy. Okay, so we're just doing this messy, just like we just have like a hair on top of our heads, right? You would never want to wear a regular wig like this because you'd be like, oh my gosh, like someone's going to see this part on my neck and everything. But with this half wig, with, you know, and you'd make this cute, right? But with the half wig with this headband, now what we can do is just make sure this is pulled down. Just going to pull down the back, you know, to where we're comfortable. It's covered. But look, then you just set this right, and you could pull out little tendrils, but look, you can just pull this down, and it's just going to cover. And if you wanted to, you know, really get cute, all I'm doing is pushing down on this hair a little bit. I'm not even pulling it out, I'm just pushing it down, and then it just looks like your hair. Right? So easy. Hi, Dolores. Hi from the Poconos. And then, you know, do whatever you want with this. If you want to do a little, just a little high pony. But one of the things I love about half wigs is I feel like you can kind of make it messy, because it's just like, you're just being messy. You're just, you know, around doing a regular thing, your regular life. Let me use this velvet one. It's got a little bit more touch to it. Yes, Melinda, this is all synthetic. See? And then you just do like you would normally just put hair up. When my hair was super long and curly like this, literally I wore it like this like every single day in real life. People didn't even know how long my hair was. And like, look. Other than this falling down just because I'm moving my head crazy and this isn't tight, this is not going anywhere. This is probably more secure than my traditional wig, to be honest with you, right in this moment. You know, so you just make this the way you want it. You could pin it down if you wanted to. You could not. You can pull out pieces of the hair on the side and make little sideburns if you wanted to. You could razor them so they're not as long. You know, you just have so many options. And no matter if this headband is down over your whole hairline, that's okay. That still works. I mean, I'm serving up 80s for real, but like this is just regular, like I'm hanging out at the house, or I'm gonna go run errands or whatever. So yeah, I love that. So this is like, yeah, you could get away with a curly. First of all, you can never wear a regular wig up like this. You could get away with a curly wig if you just wore it up like this. It's not too overwhelming. When it was done, you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so much hair, I can't even deal with it. This is the way I love to wear like half wigs. So yeah, that's really what I have for you. The differences between an actual headband wig and a half wig. Ways to secure them. Yes, you can still wear, you know, your wig grips and your wig caps and everything if you want to. Okay. Wearing hats and accessories, it's totally a go. You can use regular headbands, or, you know, these types of headbands, or this type of headband. Like, you have options. You can sit it where you want it. Sometimes I feel like people can get them to fit better because they can adjust where they're sitting. You can wear them up in a way that you just can't wear a lot of wigs like this. So, yeah. That's what I have for you. Do you have any questions about this? Thoughts? Comments? I think I actually talked about all the things that people have asked me. When you guys, I blotted my lip on there. But when you guys ask me things, I do write them on cards, and I keep them right here at my desk so that I can do these types of things. Yeah, I hit every point that I wanted to hit. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will be having tomorrow, I will be having just a small half wig sale. So, if now you're inspired with the half wigs, that'll be at, I think I said 11 tomorrow. It's over lunch. I have a big announcement coming out tomorrow or the day after for a big giveaway, so look for that. I tried to slide back Free Trust Valentino and make a half wig out of it, but it was a bit of a fail. This video was wonderful. Yeah, maybe try to use some of these techniques with Valentina is my favorite wig on the face of the planet, so I've done all kinds of things with her. You know, but the plus of the fact that it doesn't have any lace front, lace parting, there's nothing in the front of the caps when it is a half wig. You don't have a lot of the issues that you have when you have a regular wig. You're welcome, Eve. Thanks, Nancy. All right, so if you're watching this on the replay, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, please go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed, then just do that too. And if you have any additional questions, comments, anything about half wigs, then you can go ahead and leave a comment. I will go back into this video and I will add in some details in the description box, because I have a full playlist of not only half wigs, half wig comparisons, different styling videos, so I will add that in. Okay, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Maeve. Bye, Samantha. Bye, Linda. Thank you for coming, Dolores. Thank you, Annette. Bye, Christina. Bye, Linda, if you're back and watching or if you watch again. Bye, Rhonda. Thank you for coming. Thanks, Brenda. Hope you guys have a great night. Hope you have a great night. Bye.